What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a coolant change on a 2008 Mazda 3 2.0. Being these systems are pressurized, there is no radiator cap on these, so we'll be using the coolant reservoir that feeds the whole system. Now obviously you do not want to open the reservoir if the engine is hot, as you can get burned. So before you open it, make sure the engine is cool. The first thing I'll be doing is removing the lower engine splash shield. You'll need a 10mm socket to remove these. There should be 2 bolts on each side and 3 in the front. So now I'm removing the coolant reservoir cap to open the system. You can also undo the bottom left hose clamp on the radiator from the passenger side to allow for better flow, which I did not, and it resulted in a much slower flow. After the splash shield is removed, you'll find the radiator drain plug on the lower driver's side of the radiator. I positioned the catch pan underneath the radiator drain plug and put a flathead bit on my screwdriver and began to unscrew the drain plug. Due to the location of the drain plug and the surrounding parts, it was a little difficult to get a good grip on the drain plug. Now, had I undone the radiator hose on the bottom passenger side of the radiator, the flow would have been a whole lot more better. As you can see, even with the radiator drain plug unscrewed all the way, it still had a minimal flow. This whole process took about 10 minutes for it to drain. And with the power of editing, ta-da! Now with it being drained, it's time to tighten up the drain plug. I then refilled the coolant reservoir with Prestone Antifreeze coolant, a 50-50 diluted formula. I then put the cap back on the reservoir, started the car, and waited for it to reach operating temperature. I turned the heat on max in order for the coolant to circulate throughout the entire system, water pump, and heater core. If your heater is not hot, there's probably air in the system. To remove the air, you can grab the radiator hoses and squeeze them, and this forces the air out. This is known as burping the system. Recheck to make sure the heater is working as it should. I checked the reservoir again to see if the coolant needed to be refilled back to the max line, and it's perfect. After that, it's time to clean up, wipe anything down that needs it, and put the splash shield back on. And remember to dispose of your old antifreeze properly. You can pour your old antifreeze into a container with a lid. Most auto parts stores will accept it for recycling.